Oh, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That'll be a throw-in. Played forward. Shaw does really well to win the ball there. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Martinez.
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And Martinez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Header! And he's done it! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Mexico with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Alaba gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's looking to set free a runner. Neymar. Pedri. This is promising. Well, that pass isn't the best. Moved forward and quickly so. Shaw. Rafael Leao. That's a little off target. And they can counter here. Mbappe goes steaming forward. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Jamaica lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And the game has already resumed here. Jamaica carrying a one-goal lead. Wan-Bissaka cuts it out. Jamaica come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Bernardo Silva. Here's Rodri. De Jong. And it's Perisic. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! He's going for goal! Keeper pulls up a fine save.
Rodri really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Mexico, corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Jamaica can start a counter here. Now it's Neymar. Shot a goal! He has done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Jamaica grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mbappe is onto this. Figo. Oh, it's Figo! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Jamaica find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
So what can they make of this? Mbappe, foot in. Martinez. Look at the space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for the runner. Bernardo Silva providing an outlet on that flank. De Jong gets over and intercepts. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Figo. Threads one in. Can he latch onto this? Figo. Figo! Oh, extraordinary. Shaw.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Neymar. That is lovely from him. So much time and space here. It is a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Wan-Bissaka. He's gone for goal! The whistle has gone and it is all over. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Back into the middle. Johan Cruyff, the human phenomenon, known to so many as the Dutch master.
Well, you look at his records up until now, Peter, and they really are astounding. You remember the European final where he scored 2 goals, which prompted the Dutch media to say that he single-handedly brought an end to the era of defensive football.
Well, with him in your side, who needed defending?
I'll brush that quip aside, Peter. You know trends in football come in phases, and I think the current one...
Great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Sends it forward. Pedri. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. That has been cut short. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cruyff. And that's been intercepted. Pedri. And it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Here's Figo. He's had it taken off him. Defenders on the back foot. Well seen, saw that coming. Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off.
Jamaica just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper's in command. And they can counter here. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Zico. Modric. And that interception was most necessary. Zico. And it's Neymar. Puyol wins the duel this time. Robertson. There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're underway again.
Jamaica clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Oh, good read. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he can clear it away. Irwin. Jamaica different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming. Modric. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
The attendance for this match was 71,600.
Mbappe just eases him off the ball. So what can they make of this? Rice is there to clear. And it's Zico. Looking to break out here. Now it's Neymar. Out to the right. Now it's Mbappe. Up to meet it! It's in! There is the breakthrough! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Jamaica get themselves into the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Pull it.
Number 18.
Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary. Short changes him with that pass.
Number 23. Sol Campbell.
And it's Messi.
Number 15. Vicente Lizarazu. Substitution.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Interesting ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great hit! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Jamaica grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Looking for the runner. And the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. That was a given. It always was.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the...
And that's it. Jamaica enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one... is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And the mood is boisterous. And a header! The great Johan Cruyff, a football pioneer, a revolutionary. There's only ever been one of him.
Yeah, totally agree, Peter. Someone who I think is very much at the peak of his powers, and he can cover.
And the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So, a breakthrough already. Now the finish! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Jamaica get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Marquinhos. Modric! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
3-0 and things are starting. Decent hit! And more and more and more. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Back into the middle. Chance to break. He's played him through. Rudiger. Cruyff. Now it's Griezmann. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. No way through there. Partey. And that interception was most necessary. Gets his pass away. João Cancelo cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Jamaica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Pedri! Incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's been intercepted. Jamaica can counter promptly here. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Spread out to the left. Coman! Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Beckham really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Neymar. Oh, this is a great hit one! Goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Jamaica get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their folk...
Real chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Neymar. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And now they can spring out of defence. He's left his man. Coman. Not the most accurate pass. And back to the keeper they go. And it's Cruyff. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Figo. Goalkeeper's ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The less said about that pass, the better. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary. And he smashes that clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And that's the second half started. It's Kimmich. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Jamaica come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Messi already, of course, on the score sheet. That's a terrific surge down the right. Rice gets over and intercepts. Figo. Good spot, he's seen the run. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And they've got it, and he'll shoot here. He's scored! And the comeback is complete. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Coman has been menacing, and when you get a defence that's beginning to look a little bit disjointed, then he's exactly the type of character that's going to punish you, and he did exactly that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Mbappe! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Moved forward, and quickly so. And now the breakaway. Oh, well played.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Coman. Coman. Swept in.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Figo. Played into the middle. And that's that. Jamaica have thrown it away. It was in their grasp and they let it go. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Moved on forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Modric cuts out the pass. And that's been intercepted. Perisic with the clearance. He's looking to set free a runner. Cross goes in there. Could move up a gear here. Jota is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bastoni. Rodri. And here's Perisic. Now it's Marquinhos. A real chance to break. Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. Oh, he's got a side of goal. He's had a hit! And he's done it! And what was already a truly special day just got a whole lot more special. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Fiddles it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he cuts out the supply. Jota. Oh, good spread. Perisic gets away from his opponent. Jota! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner. Great leap! And he's there to belt it away. Pasalic takes control of it and he's on the move. Modric, and the counter is on. Gets his pass away. Oh, good read. And it's a corner. Tries to get it clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the pass is intercepted. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. How would you review the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Jamaica leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half. Jamaica carrying a one-goal lead. Lampard. Now it's Mbappe. No foul, says the referee. Jamaica do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Perisic. That is a brilliant interception. A real chance if he can get through. Look at the Alvarez! Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's Figo. Mbappe turning out for the team now for the 300th time. Marquinhos gets it away. Jota. Looking to break out here. That looks a good ball through. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Jamaica. Number 10, Neymar. Number 20, Partey. Number 3,
Knocks it away.
David Alaba.
Paris Saint-Germain can start a counter here.
15, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 23,
Interesting ball.
Number 4, Matthijs de Ligt. Substitution.
Jamaica merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's beaten the last man. That's a throw. It's a good-looking cross.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Out towards the flank. Cleared away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Perisic.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that will be the final act. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome.
ओ भाई गुड गेम भाई गुड गेम गुड गेम गुड गेम गुड गेम अपोनेंट अच्छा खेला अच्छा खेला मैंने ध्यान किया यार मैंने अच्छा खासा गोल था वो मैंने नहीं मारे मैंने बहुत चांसेस मिस किए भाई कोई नहीं चलते रहते आज का थोड़ा गेम अच्छा बन रहा था मेरे गोल्स वोल्स बहुत अच्छे जा रहे थे तुम लोगों ने देखा हो 5-0 क्विक मैच में बन रहे हो क्या अच्छे मैच जा रहे थे बट नेवरदलेस चलते रहता है ये गेम है बहुत चांसेस मिस किए मैंने यार ये गेम में बट ठीक है कोई बात नहीं चलो राउंड स्ट्रीम एंड कर दो मिलता हूँ तुम लोगों को अगले स्ट्रीम में तब तक चिल्लाओ ध्यान रखना अपना 100 के अपना सपने तुम लोगों को हमेशा बोलते ही ठीक है मिलता हूँ तुम लोग अगले स्ट्रीम में तब तक के लिए लॉन्डो मिलता हूँ बाय श्री माता जी बॉयज मिलता हूँ ठीक है ध्यान रखो अपना लॉन्डो बाय